All right, this is the London Metro newspaper of 14th November 2013. And we have here a picture of some cheddar cheeses. Right. Cheddar's in England, and cheddar cheese is a well-known English foodstuff. My point is that these things are getting so popular that the rich buy them from around the world, and everyone across the world ends up with what's left over. So we get nothing. We should all refuse to allow our delicacies to leave our countries. At least then we'd have something. At least I'd have cheddar cheese, which is really the only cheese I like. Aside from Gorgonzola, which is Italian. Gorgonzola is so popular around the world now that Italians don't get to buy it anymore. They can't afford it. Can you imagine that? It's absolutely well known as an Italian ingredient, but they don't get to have it anymore. In France, the champagne all goes around the world to rich people. They don't get any. Rich people are getting everything from around the world and leaving everybody else around the world with leftovers. If we nationalised strictly to keep our own delicacies, at least we'd have them, or more of a chance of getting them anyway, if they couldn't leave the country. Seriously, cheddar is becoming more and more popular, right? If I end up without cheddar cheese, I'm not going to be able to really eat cheese, because I don't really eat any cheese except cheddar. It's very annoying and upsetting, and I don't really want something that's a copy of cheddar. I want actual cheddar. It's nice cheese. It's the cheese I eat. It's like champagne. There's no wine in the world quite like champagne. So French people, if they like champagne, can't really get a substitute. And it's the same with Gorgonzola. You can make some copy of it, but the actual real thing is an Italian cheese. It's become so expensive that they don't sell it in supermarkets anymore, or not my local ones anyway. I recently accidentally bought something that was packaged exactly the same with a picture of grated cheese on the front. And because I didn't realise it, I didn't know I was about to be robbed and conned, I bought it. It turned out to be dried grated cheese, which had almost no taste whatsoever. That was theft. It was obviously designed to look like Gorgonzola, but the whole point of Gorgonzola is that it's very tasty, strong tasting. Whereas this grated cheese had almost no taste in it whatsoever. So it was the exact opposite of what I was expecting to buy. So they actually stole money off me by conning me into buying it. And now I just basically don't buy grated cheese anymore, pretend any such thing as that I think might be like Gorgonzola anymore, because I know it won't be. Because Gorgonzola is now so expensive that only rich people can buy it. You know, it's very tasty, so you only need to buy a little bit. But even a little bit costs more than people are willing to buy now. So they don't stock it in supermarkets anymore. So that's it. If you're rich, you get everything. And if you're poor, you get nothing, basically, except leftover yuck. I bought a chicken yesterday that has almost no taste at all. Can hardly taste it. What use is that? You know, when I was younger, chicken had loads and loads of taste, and it was absolutely delicious. These days, it's getting less and less tasty. Everything's getting less and less tasty. Tomatoes are. Sometimes I buy tomatoes now, and they taste. You know, they've got fish genes in them now, don't you? Being GM'd to make them last longer. A natural tomato only lasts 2 or 3 days. These ones that are GM'd last weeks. Last a couple of weeks or so. That's because they've got fish genes in them. I bought tomatoes recently, and I'm not lying to you, they tasted more like fish than like tomatoes. They really honestly did. They tasted more like fish than like tomatoes, and I was eating them with fish. So I was really disgusted because I had just almost nothing but fish on my plate, basically. It was in warmer weather a few weeks back, and more like summertime. And I decided to have fish and some salad with it. And, God, I had almost nothing but fish on my plate. There was fish, and then there were tomatoes. There was tomato that tasted more like fish than tomato. It didn't really taste like tomato. It tasted like unpleasant fish because it was unnatural fish that didn't quite taste like anything. Not fish and not like anything else, just strange fishy sort of thing. It was not nice, really. So basically, we should just nationalise, refuse to send things out. Plus, we subsidise these people. In France, I bet you the rich get subsidies for their farming. Farmers get subsidies. I'll bet you that champagne, those rich people who make champagne get subsidies for it. I bet you the people who make cheddar get subsidies. They're all getting subsidies off us, So we should say, okay, we're paying, it's in our country, it's our stuff in our country, and we're paying you to produce it. So you should just, you don't get to sell it outside. It's ours. We want the products of our country. If you don't want to be a part of this country, if your loyalty isn't to the people of this country, go away. If you're French and you don't have loyalty to France and the French people, and you don't put them first before your money when they're paying for you, leave France. If you're English and your loyalty isn't to your own people, leave England. Let's not sell everything to the rich and end up with nothing. Thank you for watching. Bye.